This is the official first video to my YouTube channel. And let me introduce myself. My name is Janae, and I have been doing keto for almost 2 years. I started in July of 2019, and a little bit background about myself. I was overweight at the time, 230 pounds. I had a lot of heart issues related to my weight. After I had my third kid, I realized it was time to make a change. I have hypothyroidism, so it's been very hard for me in the past to lose weight, including trying low-carb option diets. Nothing just seemed to work for me. So I decided to research more about the ketogenic diet and how it could help me. Now, in order to do keto safely, please do research. You are going to have to safely put yourself into a state of natural nutritional ketosis. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's where your body switches from fueling off of glucose to fueling off of fat. So what you have to do to be able to put yourself into a state of ketosis is consume more fat content than you in your diet than you do carbohydrates. So in that case, you would have a ratio similar to 70% of your diet coming from fat, 25% coming from protein, and 5% coming from carbohydrates. So with that said, I follow a diet plan similar to about 20% net carbs a day. I do follow net carbs, not total carbs, so keep that in mind. So 20 net carbs, about 110 grams of fat, and 95 grams of protein. That is my current macro tracks that I do. Obviously, as I've adjusted my weight, your macros will change dependent on your weight at the time. So that's just my macros right now. So when I first started, I also did something called intermittent fasting. So I did something where I would eat for only 4 hours out of a day and would fast for 20 hours. So I would stop eating my last meal at 6 p.m. and then I wouldn't start eating again until noon the following day. So that would give me a 4-hour window of food consumption. I did this just to ensure that I don't overeat. So I have a hard time with portion control, and especially when I was bored, I would just eat and eat and eat. So this helps me get all of my calories, but feel like I can eat in a shorter span of time. Also, intermittent fasting really helps with that initial weight loss and keeps your glycemic load down. So it's definitely a good thing to do. But if you're first starting out, for the first couple of months of starting the ketogenic diet, I did not fast. Strictly because your body is going to get used to having to switch from one whole complete fuel source to the next, and it is sometimes very hard on your body if you're not keeping your electrolyte balance up and stuff at first, and you're having a hard time with that. You can already feel a little off. So adding in that fasting may be very hard at first, but once your body gets switched over and you're fueling off the fat source, it becomes a lot easier to fast, because when your body does get hungry, it will just fuel off of the fat that you already have stored. So that's nice. Now, with that said, I will tell you guys I lost the weight so I started off July 10th of 2019, and I was 230 pounds on the nose, and I went down to, it took me a total of just over 6 months to lose 80 pounds. So I went from 230 pounds on July 10th of 2019 to 150 pounds of December 30th, 2019. So moving forward to January of 2020, I now switched over to maintenance macros, which are way different. You can do that depending on what app you're using and stuff to help you manage that. But I then we went into full-blown COVID mode in my province of Ontario. So in March, I wasn't able to really leave the house. I have 3 small children, so I wasn't really able to, I feel like, take care of myself as well. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that went through that. So unfortunately, from March of 2020 to now, we are in April of 2021. I have put on back a total of 25 pounds. So that is also, I was not weighing anything. I was still eating low carb. I did have my cheat days, but I did not switch completely off of keto or low carb. I did switch more to like low carb, but my problem was I wasn't weighing anything. And when I don't weigh anything, I still tend to over consume. So that is where I went wrong, is I wasn't following my macros precisely to a maintenance degree, and I did gain. So with that said, when I was at 150, I felt like I did look maybe a little bit skinnier than I would have liked. I was kind of scrawny. I lost my butt, stuff like that. So I would like to lose some of the weight now that I'm sitting at 174.6. So I've gained almost a total of 25 pounds. I would like to be able to get back down at least to like 160, where I felt a little bit more healthier and not like I was carrying so much weight. A lot of people are saying I look great and healthy. To me, yes, I look healthy, but if I did lose a couple of pounds, I would not be sad. So I am now switching back to a 35% calorie deficiency, where I will be properly tracking my macros and weighing my food on a food scale. So I want to stress that if you want to properly follow your macros and know what you're eating in a day, get a food scale and weigh everything, because then you will know for sure that is what you're consuming. So I will be weighing on the food scale, and I will be coming back making videos showing you guys my progress. I feel like I'll be using you kind of as my accountability to this journey that I'm going to be following now. I know I have the dedication and discipline, because guys, I lost that 80 pounds in 6 months, and I worked my butt off to do it by putting myself in the highest degree of calorie deficiency, but still doing it safely. So I would never cut my calories more than 1,350 calories a day is not good. So I think when I was losing that, I was doing about a 1,450 calorie consumption a day, as well as fitting those calories into those individual fat, protein, and carbohydrate macros. So keep that in mind. There's lots of different apps on the App Store that can help you and support you in that process. So keep that in mind as well. I'm also going to be posting future keto recipes. I bake keto as like a side hustle, so I have tons of keto tips and tricks in the kitchen that could help you guys as well, because if you're like me, I'm a total sweet tooth, so I can bake anything from keto bread to keto cakes and muffins and cupcakes and brownies and donuts and everything in between. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, stay tuned, because I will be posting some videos in the near future, that will help you guys. And if you have any questions that I maybe didn't answer in this video, because this is my first video, please comment below and I will answer them as best as I can. Okay? Thanks, guys. Ciao for now.